Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I am your host, Gateway the Don. Let's get straight on into it, man. We got a guy here that went to his ex-wife mother's funeral and killed the new husband. Roll it.
Story here live at 5. An Indianapolis man behind bars after being arrested for murder following a deadly shooting outside a funeral service over the weekend. Fox 59's Jesse Wells explains the domestic issues that police say may have led to this violence.
Multiple witnesses told police the suspect shot and killed his ex-wife's new husband here in the parking lot of this church behind me. And court records show there was a long history of domestic issues involving the same suspect prior to the killing. After showing up uninvited to a funeral here at the Oasis of Hope Baptist Church on Saturday, police claim a man named Stephen Lowe shot and killed 42-year-old Alan Jermaine Turman, seen here with his wife Shannon. Shannon was too busy planning her husband's funeral to talk on camera today, but confirms the funeral on Saturday was being held for her mother. This affidavit explains the suspect is Shannon's ex-husband, who allegedly shot her new husband after being asked to leave the funeral.
Now imagine that. You at your mother's funeral with your new husband, and your ex-husband shows up unannounced. Y'all telling him, hey man, listen, we appreciate you coming out to show your condolence to the side of the family, but can you please just leave? We don't even want you here. And the man catch an attitude and just start taking it out on the new husband. Imagine that. Let's get it back into it, man.
Domestic violence is not just behind closed doors. It bleeds into our community. It makes our community an unsafe place.
Kelly McBride with the Domestic Violence Network says it's not uncommon for domestic violence to take place in public locations, in this case, a funeral with multiple eyewitnesses.
When a perpetrator of domestic violence decides that they're going to murder their spouse or their ex-spouse or their partner, they don't care who else is there.
Court records show Shannon and Lowe got divorced in February following several years of domestic abuse, which resulted in criminal charges and a protective order being filed against Lowe. After being arrested a short time after the murder, police say the suspect asked for an attorney and refused to talk about the deadly domestic incident.
It's a community issue, right? It does not just affect the two people that are in the relationship, but it bleeds into our community. So this is why it's so important. It is a community issue. We have to get in front of this. We have to talk about domestic violence.
Finally, the suspect is being held without bond at the Marion County Jail pending the filing of formal charges. Jesse Wells, Fox 59 News.
All right, Jesse, thank you.
So you see in this situation here, man, this was something that was somewhat, you couldn't avoid it, right? Dude showed up at the ex-wife mother's funeral. They probably looking at it from a standpoint of maybe he just showing up just to give his condolence. Not thinking that he's trying to pick a fight with the new husband. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad case, man. Sad situation. I mean, look at what he already been, you know, domestic violence against her and everything else, and they just got a divorce. Of course, he didn't want to see her with another man, you know what I'm saying? So when he seen that and know you already remarried too, within 8 months of being divorced, 9 months, that's what put the dagger in him, you know what I mean? That what probably took him over the ledge and said, you know what, F this, man, I'm finna just, you know. But hey, condolences to the family. Ladies, just, you know, what could she have done to prevent this, you know? There's nothing she could have done to prevent that. She did everything in her power. Had protecting orders against them, divorced them, you know, the works, the 9, right? So, I mean, what could she have done? But anyway, man, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, go!